go. We'll see. We back and see. Look at us learning.
Are we recording here? Are we live yet?
We live.
Okay.
We live. We recording here. We live. Just look at us learning.
Like,
Look at us learning.
hold on, brother.
Learning from past mistakes.
Like, better do this shit.
Learning from past mistakes. You got to love it. Oh, let me check this. Look. See? Uh-huh.
Spit on that thing.
You put the button on there?
No.
Oh, we got to get that clip. At least before she die out.
Before she die out? We don't need... It'd be even better after she die out. Because then it's like, oh, what is that? That's a hot sound. What's that from? You know...
It's too famous for people to guess where it's from now. Like,
it ain't that famous. Is it that famous?
All the whites know about it. The blacks know about it.
Of course the whites know about it. She white. I mean, yes, it does. Like, she goes, I'm famous from Hawk Tool. Spit on that thing. Did you see the girl on TikTok that was like, Hot Tool, spit on that thing? I'm going to fart on it. She go,
no, that's fucking disgusting.
It was so wild. I was like, oh.
That is disgusting.
The internet is undefeated.
Have you been putting things in this You Good Digital folder?
Yeah. Like the stuff that you see, like just randomly get sent to you.
Oh, that's in the.
It is. I think it says it or something. It's like
I don't even know. Look at me learning something new today.
I didn't know it did that, but then it did it. Did you watch this one yet?
I didn't watch none of these so far.
It's hilarious. None. It's hilarious.
But before we get started, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. We big live right now.
How do you be little live?
I don't know. We just use big just because it's big. You know how people be like your little business. How you still got your little business going? You still doing your little photography?
I hate when they say that.
Still doing your little dance? Nah, we big business, big podcast, big network, big everything. Pause. We had a couple events over the past week that you weren't a part of, but you know it is what it is.
Yeah, that's because I be working.
I know. I'm just pulling your chain. Is that what they say?
That's what the old people say.
Pulling your
leg.
Pulling your leg. Yeah. That.
Why are you so loud?
I can't hear myself.
You can't?
Nope.
I'm just talking about looking at the levels right here.
I'm a loud person. As soon as
I know.
Matter of fact, I can't hear myself. Can you hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me in the mic?
What? Say it.
Can you hear me in the mic?
Yeah.
Oh, I can't hear a damn thing.
Hawk Tool. Spit on.
Spit on that thing. Pause.
What about now?
Blow it like a Nintendo cartridge.
What was that? The guy do that to the girl? I don't know.
Nah, you never had. Come on, freaky boy.
Can you hear me?
Nah, I can't hear shit. Actually.
What? They don't have to be on, but they do need to be.
Nah, but you remember how like the Nintendo 64 cartridge used to blow it to try to make it.
What you mean you can't hear? I can hear in these. What's wrong with you?
Hello.
You can't.
Hello. Oh, it's the hair in the hat. It's the hair in the hat. My bad. My fault. But before we get started, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. We back at it again with another You Good Digital Live. Look, we've been making moves, cousin. Me and another friend, shout out to DZ, came out, helped me with the camera work. We shot an event for my boy single, my boy Rue, his single. Rest in peace to the old me. You feel me? Yeah, you've been.
I have no clue the words that they're not coherent.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
I'm pretty sure I just said that.
All right, so it was a release party.
Okay. For
a friend of mine who put out a new single.
Okay.
Rue, rest in peace to the old me is the name of the song. Artist is Rue.
Okay. See, now you're making sense. You're using words that old people can understand like me.
Got it. So basically we went in there.
Was it a darty?
Nah, it was a 90. I have no idea anymore.
I got a call.
I
Like,
tried.
what do y'all call a party at night? They probably just a party.
Right, a party like, but you want to make it a day party thing, like a day party darty, a nardy. Oh, a nardy,
A night party.
a nardy.
You going to that nardy?
So corny. We corny.
We are too old to make up new
We
words.
corny. I don't care. I'm gonna try.
All right, y'all hitting that nardy tonight?
Yep.
Where's the
It's
nardy
actually,
at?
It's actually a darty at Tiger today. But anyway, so we covered that. We did some interviews over there. He did a performance. We recorded. I was editing before I got here.
Mhm.
And then I was supposed to go to Utopia. I believe it's an event called Utopia. You know Jason
Mhm.
Robinson. He was coordinated or whatever. He didn't give me the details for that, so I didn't go.
Damn.
Went
Just
to,
put them all out there. He didn't give you details.
yeah, I'm putting him on blast for sure. And then
Hello on
and then,
blast.
went to the Giants game. Took Zuri to the Giants game. It's been a year since she went. Last year was around this
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
So it's almost like an annual thing. And then I had a festive weekend. I had a festive week actually.
It sounds like using sound pads. Here we go. I'm reading how to do it right.
You read how to do it. You want to read how to do it on live.
On live.
That's crazy.
Hey, it's on my mind right now.
Right. How was your week? Don't want to talk about it. Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
I could. It's work. Like,
Right.
I don't know. Like, I was supposed to be in Geneva right now, but my schedule, my plans got changed. Like, people like, what do you mean your plans got changed? It's work. They tell me to go. They tell me not to go. They were like,
It's
probably not a good idea to go. And then I
Right.
got yelled at about my trip from New York.
why?
Not enough stuff got accomplished, and my boss was like, so
You was out there.
this was a waste of time.
Digging
And I was
around?
like, nah, I didn't manage my contractors well enough. And so after I got yelled at, I yelled at my contractor. I'm not going to be the only one getting yelled at all.
Picture for the live. Let's go.
I don't care. So I yelled at my contractors, and they kind of tried to buck back, but I was like, nah. And then they were like, well, you were really nice about this one thing. I was like, it's not my job to be mean about this. It's your job to be mean about this.
Right.
Because they told me I was too nice to their contractor. I was like, that's your contractor. You're my contractor. So I yell at you. You supposed to yell at them. That's how this works.
Right. It's the hierarchy.
Yeah, it's like shit. What's the old saying? Shit rolls downhill.
Right.
And that's facts. Facts.
Well,
Darty.
for somebody who travels a lot for work, you seem to hate it.
Ask anybody who has to travel this much for work.
You know, I did when I was dance. I traveled a lot. I loved it at first because you're like, oh, you get to leave and da da da.
But
After a while, it's like you start that wear and tear on your body as
you
well.
just want to be at home.
Right.
And-
Or somewhere for a long time.
Yeah. And then the other part of it too
Unpack.
is when you traveling for a company, you are on call 24/7.
Right. So there's no
That's-
leisure.
Yeah. Like, no, there is leisure.
You got popcorn on your lip. Wipe your lip. There you go.
There is leisure.
On your lip. Let me get it off for you.
No. No. You better not ever touch my lip.
I'm like, hold on, cousin.
Y'all would have seen the end of You Good Digital. This would have been the last podcast.
Cameras would have been flaking everywhere.
Like, this would have been the last podcast we ever shot. You'd have been like, what happened? What happened to y'all network?
I'm like, come here.
You would have been like, what happened to y'all network? He touched my lip on live, and that was the end of that.
And it's live, so it ain't no going back.
Ain't no going back.
Ain't no going back.
Like, and not only because it's live, but when you have stuff on like YouTube or whatever,
It's a copy somewhere.
it's somewhere. Somebody could go
Somebody
pull
got a
it.
copy.
Because when it's in the cloud, it's never gone.
Yep.
So all those pictures I didn't send.
Next time I'm not just gonna say that. I'm gonna hit you with that.
Oh, you know what's funny? I've been just like completely off topic. You remember the dude that you showed us that had the hella deep voice?
Yeah.
So I've been trying to talk in my
Me
regular
too.
voice.
Me too.
And like, so it is a little bit
I
deeper.
told you.
Like, I didn't know it was like, it's crazy. But I do have a question.
What?
I didn't take it somewhere that I should have took it that day.
All right, pause. But I'm with you.
Do you think black men doing that is a part of the system that we're in?
Are you trying? Are you trying? Hey. I see what you did there. I do believe it is a part of the system. I do.
So, do you think it could be systemic racism at play in how black men present themselves to be less threatening?
All right. What is systemic racism? Let's
look this up.
Yeah,
hey, matter of fact, let's look it up live for the people so they can see it too.
Wait, hold on. Take that off.
Wow.
What's going on?
Oh, wait, hold on.
I don't know what the search menu look like.
It better not be nothing freaky on this computer since we only use this for live.
Yeah, it's your computer. I don't know what you be on.
I don't use this other
then.
than here.
Yeah, we good then.
All right, hold on.
Shit.
Let me put the picture in picture.
All right. Systemic racism, the oppression of a racial group to the advantage of another as
Perpetuated?
I knew that, but I got nervous.
It's a big word. Pause.
It's not, but I should have got that. I just got nervous. Perpetuated by
Inequity.
Now I'm nervous. You know how you fuck up one time and it's a wrap within interconnected systems, such as a political, economic, or social systems.
So,
an oppression of a racial group to take advantage of another as perpetuated by inequity within interconnected system. I'm trying to find out how that correlates
to the voice thing?
Voice, yeah.
God,
they gonna think I can't read. I'm gonna have to read a whole book.
Oh, live. It'll be like next chapter.
Use my fingers.
You're gonna be on Audible.
Right.
They're gonna have your voice on Audible. So I think in this situation, the oppression part is black men not feeling that they can use their normal voice.
Okay.
Because if they do, they'll be threatening and won't be perceived correctly.
You know, I might be speaking from an anecdotal experience.
Right.
Because throughout my career or just in life in general, I've never had to high pitch my voice. I've done it. Mm-hmm. But like even at my job now, like I talk to people, basically I talk to people for a living. And I started off like, you know, well, you know what I'm saying? Like, Now I'm just like, yeah, so, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, just that. I got comfortable at the job, so I'm able to.
But the other part of it, too, is why aren't you allowed to be comfortable from day one?
Well, my job, I am allowed. But because the way I was programmed growing up, I get you. I'm with you.
Part of the
because the way I was programmed growing up, or what I see is corporate or business, or what's been presented to me as corporate or business. Yes, subconsciously, even with YouTube, like a lot of black. Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Long Live Mosi, aka God Dog Sign. I'm here with another back at it. Like that's like the same thing. Why can't I just be like, "What's up, YouTube? It's your boy." This now. I mean, I can.
Right.
But we learn that you get more out of, you know what I'm saying?
I wonder.
I guess you reach a broader audience when you are able to connect, you know what I'm saying, in that way.
I wonder, though, if this specific example that we're using, I wonder how many white guys change their voice.
They don't.
You don't think they do?
No. Well, from my experience, I know a lot of white men still use their voice.
Like, whatever you hear is what it is.
Yeah. Nah, but on the flip side, I've heard them. Yeah. On the flip side,
if we have any white followers or any white people who come across this video or this clip, let us know. Do you change your voice?
Because that's a great question. Because I've seen both. Like because I work at a job where we all talk,
right?
And some people's voices are deep, and some people use I honestly don't think it's a race thing. I just think it's the pitch is less threatening in general.
Well, and here's where I'm gonna say sometimes things start out being racist but negatively impact everyone. So is this a situation to where because black people are people of color who are trying to be less threatening, they use a higher pitched voice, and now it just became a thing that everyone does because you have white people of a lower economical status, social economical status.
And they don't want to come off as
threatening or whatever.
Not even that, just deaf, dumb, or ignorant. Excuse my language, but.
So now, are they changing their voices
Yeah.
too because of this thing that was rooted in racism is now permeated the system? And so systemic racism has now injured everybody. Oh, my God. We're going to stop right now. I'm done.
He said he finally got one. Damn, you're going to knock the whole system down proving a point, huh? God damn. Look at him, Raptor. I wish y'all could see this man over here right now. But no, I get what you're saying, but I still just, to me, I honestly just don't think it's rooted in I don't think right now in today.
No,
because a lot of things, because even a knock, I learned that at Kendrick Lamar video that's rooted in racism.
Right. So it could be rooted in racism, doesn't mean it's still used the same way today.
So does that mean it's affecting you? Is it today's systemic racism if it's not used the same? Because that's where like it's a slippery slope. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I have a coworker who's white. He talks regular, just like this, deep voice, everything. But when he at work, it's a whole nother voice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like that movie. What's that movie called? With Lakeith Stanfield. Where
I don't know.
he was working at the call center and he had to change his voice to get higher up in the I forgot. And at the end of it, they turned like horses. It's a crazy, freaky movie. Like,
no, I don't think I've even seen it.
Yeah.
But I think it's still systemic racism. I think it just becomes a thing that impacts everyone, right? Because I think some people have speculated,
right?
And I'm going to say this because I haven't done the research, but some people have speculated the reason why we don't have universal health care is because back in the day, they didn't want to give it to blacks. So they said, well, we're not going to give it to blacks, so we're not going to give it to anybody.
Right.
So that is a thing that was rooted in systemic racism, which is still racism.
Well, I mean, a lot of this stuff is rooted in systemic racism.
Right. So whenever
but don't try to trick me.
I'm not trying to trick
don't act
you.
like I just haven't acknowledged there is systemic racism.
You've acknowledged it.
My point is, I just don't. It's too many tools for us to be sitting here and complaining about it.
Complaining about it, yes, but I think it still needs to be acknowledged and to understand that even though you have the tools, sometimes they're not enough, or sometimes it's still such an uphill battle, right? That it's like, damn. Have you seen that?
But we know that though,
right?
Just like we know crack is bad, we're
right.
not gonna go smoke it,
right? But have you seen that that video of the people running a race? And they like take one step forward.
If
you in a race and you look up and everybody starts here, but then all of a sudden this person gets this big of a head start.
Right.
What does that do to you mentally, emotionally, and all that? Even though you know they have a head start for whatever reason,
right?
There's that far ahead. It's like
it in reality, it sucks. It's going to suck,
right? And I think very few people. I think very few people, when they see someone so far ahead, can still pull themselves up to give it their all. And here's the thing. On that race line, I wouldn't start out on the line.
I probably wouldn't either.
And I think maybe that's why you and I can say, oh yeah, it's possible to pull yourself up and everything, but I don't know if I was starting out on that, if I had,
you want to pull up video and do it?
What? How many steps? We should. Yeah, oh yeah. Pull that joint up.
What's it called? We could take the test. What's it called?
I don't know.
Take a step. I don't know.
Forward.
Systemic racism.
That should pull it up.
Oh, there it is. Look at me.
Second one. The second result, y'all.
Look at me.
The second result.
That's the SEO. You know what I'm saying? I be knowing.
Hold on. Let me go ahead and
let me hit the volumes.
Everything.
But I get it, but like don't allow, cause you know how I know excuses. You do it. I don't. So I think that's where we be arguing. That's where our disconnect come from a little bit, because you trying to tell me that there is, and I'm just saying like I don't care.
Right, and I think it has to be acknowledged. Right.
Yeah.
if it's like I can't jump high, so then you have to acknowledge, well, have you practiced? Have you done the squats? Have you done the calf raises and everything?
Right.
So I think my thing is oh shit. Oh, what the hell?
Oh no.
What's going on? Did it just reset? Double click on it?
I got nervous. I got nervous.
All right, go back to it, and then
nervous.
All right, I'm gonna go here. Pip.
All right.
Line up, everybody line up. We're about to race.
All right, how we gonna keep track? I'm just going.
Just say you good.
Shoulder to shoulder. Take off your backpack.
Take a step.
Basketball. Line up.
I'm counting my fingers. How many steps I take?
Yeah,
Hey, we are racing for a $100 bill. The winner of this race will take this.
This is crazy every time I watch it.
It's a $100 bill. Before I say go, I'm going to make a couple statements. If those statements apply to you, I want you to take 2 steps forward. If those statements don't apply to you, I want you to stay right where you're at. Take 2 steps forward if both of your parents are still married.
There that is.
Take 2 steps forward if you grew up with a father figure in the home. Take 2 steps forward if you had access to a private education.
Private?
Take 2 steps forward if you had access to a free tutor growing up. Take 2 steps forward if you've never had to worry about your cell phone being shut off. Take 2 steps forward if you've never had to help mom or dad with the bills. Take 2 steps forward if it wasn't because of your athletic ability, you don't have to pay for college.
I didn't go.
Take
I went
2 steps forward if you never wondered where your next meal was going to come from. I want you guys up here in the front just to turn around and look. Every statement I've made,
Like, look at his reaction, bro.
has no,
Like, look at
every
that.
statement
That's
I've
stress.
made
How many steps you take so far?
I took about 6.
I took 4.
I took about 6. So
We already passed off the line off of them.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, when I look and I say we're privileged, like, that's a real
That's
thing.
crazy. 4 steps is privilege. It's crazy.
But think about it.
Yeah.
Like, you're an athlete. I'm an athlete. If me and you are in that race now,
Yeah.
compared to other black people,
We ahead
and
of the
compared to some white people,
We ahead of
like,
the game.
we way ahead of game. Like,
Right.
so it's just,
Let me finish the video.
yeah.
has nothing to do with anything any of you have done. Has nothing to do with decisions you've made. Everything I have said has nothing to do with what you've done. We all know these people up here have a better opportunity to win this $100. Does that mean these people back here can't race? No.
That's my point.
We would be foolish to not realize we've been given more opportunity. We don't want to recognize that we've been given a head start. But the reality is we have. Now, there's no excuse. They still got to run their race. You still got to run your race. But whoever wins this $100, I think it'd be extremely foolish of you not to utilize that and learn more about somebody else's story. Because the reality is, if this was a fair race and everybody was back on that line, I guarantee you some of these black dudes would smoke all of you. And it's only because you have this big of a head start that you're possibly going to win this race called life.
Possibly.
That is
Not
a
even guaranteed.
picture
Not even guaranteed,
of
yeah.
life, ladies and gentlemen. Nothing you've done has put you in the lead that you're in right now. When I say go,
But they ready. See, there's only some of them though, right?
get set, go.
And I'd give any money if that race is longer. Some of them would have caught them.
They would have. They would have.
That goes to my next point.
All right, we could
didn't
turn
learn-
that
They
part off.
kubayan. They kubayan.
Yeah, we could turn that part. off.
Got me emotional and shit.
bro, it's a very emotional thing. So I know you got points because you a super intelligent person,
Thank
right?
You.
Having said that, I think most of our arguments have come from the fact that I want you to do something that's completely unfair, but my hope is that you
pivot.
Give more acknowledgement to that gap that's had with people, and the where people are starting out, in that some people are starting from zero, some people are starting from less than zero, and although they can and should still run their race, and can and will succeed if they do give it their all,
right?
That the mental trauma of seeing this and
absolutely.
That's hard. So just more acknowledgement around that, and that's more so why I'm like, you got to meet people where they're at. That's why I think I say that a lot.
I can acknowledge that,
and
I have acknowledged that, but my whole thing is, even in this race, this is just one of the many races that you will have in life. And if you keep running, you may not get that first 100, but I'm pretty sure you can get that second. And when you run the race a little bit longer, or you have to go a little bit further, you appreciate it a little bit more. It's not
F that.
I get it, because I want to give it to me. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, all of that, it builds character, and I think that's why
I don't need that much character.
But I think that's why, like, we as a people, when we are able to be successful, when we get to that point, we do cherish it a little bit more. We do have, I could put race on this, and I could take race off of it as well.
Yeah, this could be anybody of any social economical class that had to pull themselves up to be successful. Speaking
to black people, particularly.
Racial class, sorry, not socioeconomic, racial.
Yeah. Speaking of black people, like, we know this. We know some of us have a setback in life. Some of us we're starting at the beginning of the race. Some people are starting ahead. But run your race. Because in another analogy, you could say, run your race and stay in your own lane.
But the other one is the tortoise and the hare.
Right. Like, so there's a bunch of those stories that can attest to what, I say as well, but I'm not negating anything. I just don't like it when people harp on the fact that there is systemic racism. I can't do this because of whoa.
I can't.
Not you.
Yeah, I agree with you on the. Yeah, don't say I can't, because you can. You just choosing not to.
That's my point. That's all I'm saying. Is like when I hear like black people say that, I can't do this because of this systemic racism, won't this, none. And when I try to just keep going, bro. Like every job that everything that I've touched, I've been able to get on the first go around, if not the second go around. It's not too many times I've been blessed to have that, but it's not too many times that I had to do a third try for anything that I wanted in life. You gotta.
Well, that's amazing, because I ain't got that story. But continue.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
It may appear.
You graduated college.
It may appear that way.
You graduated college, right?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Okay.
I went.
Yeah.
Twice.
No, okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
so
yeah.
What I'm saying is, like, what you may have accomplished and what I've accomplished are two separate things, but we ran our own race.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, all in all, I just don't like it when black people harp on systemic racism. Yes, acknowledge it. Yes, it's there. I said it a million times. But you got to just keep going, bro, because at the end of the day, it's like you're going to spend your whole life complaining about what they already got. I'm not worried about what Bill, Johnny, Susie, and Ashley got. I'm not. I'm not. Yeah. Hell, I'm not even worried about what Hector, Maria, and Juan is doing. I'm not even worried about what. No, just keep going.
It's about to be so racist and so
I'm not
wrong.
Even worried about what Yao Ming doing.
Stop.
What? Yeah. Yao Ming is a real person. He's a real person.
I know he's a real person, but you know what you're doing.
But that's my point.
I get it.
Like I'm not worried about what no other race is doing.
Or no other person in general.
No other. I don't care what Daquan, Shaniqua, and Keisha doing. Hey,
why do I know people? I know like all these names you say.
If I'm gonna do it, I got to do it across the board.
He's an equal opportunity.
I'm an equal opportunist. I don't care. You got to do it across the board.
Offending everybody.
Hey, if you offended,
oh well.
Hey, it's funny because I just seen an interview with Charleston White. You know what he said? Black people only get offended by the truth. I said, oh shit. I said, oh my God. So
I mean,
when he was saying like,
you know what?
When the last time you heard somebody say something to a black person and it wasn't true and they just got super offended?
Never. But
right.
I'm almost at the point. You know the whole short king movement. That shit real cute right now.
Is it? It's a thing.
I supposedly that's what I've been told or heard. Well, why else would people say short king? Anywho,
right?
That shit's real cute. But all my life
I has to fight.
And this is like sometimes people tell me stuff that's true and it don't offend me.
Yeah, like
I'd be like, they be like, you this, that, and the other. I'm like, cool story, bro.
Right.
I'm like, cool story.
Like, you got a big ass head. All right.
Yeah, I do.
You got a big ass nose. All right. I got a big ass thang lane to go with it too. Put it on the table. But nah, yeah, like that. None of that really offends me. That's why I'm not an easily offended person.
What is our cover picture on the live today?
It's LeBron James holding the flag on the yacht in Paris at the Olympics.
We ain't nowhere.
We get into it.
We get into that.
We warming the oven up. Never mind. Never mind.
We was having a real serious conversation before we started, so we was like, we gotta hit this. It was good. It was good. I think we came to more of a middle ground,
so we can stop talking about this shit.
No, we gonna keep talking about it. It's gonna keep happening. It's gonna keep happening. Well, if we didn't have a podcast, I'm dry. If we didn't have a podcast, I got something over my back over there. If we didn't have a podcast, I would just look at you like, let's agree to disagree on this and keep it moving. But people like drama, so we can keep. It ain't
even drama. It's clarity.
We never gonna see eye to eye about it. Period. It's not gonna happen.
We just saw eye to eye.
We
see.
I don't know if we saw eye to eye.
Okay, black man playing victim.
How am I playing victim?
I don't know. I'm trolling right now.
I'm gonna go get some lotion. They can look at you.
Yeah. So the Olympics is happening right. Oh, do you want to hit the Olympics or you want to hit the election? Which one? Come on, cause we got a new president. What's gonna get us canceled first? Yeah. Let's do the Olympics.
Did you see Snoop Dogg walking with the torch?
Yeah,
that was hot.
Snoop Dogg is one of the greatest rappers of all time, if not the greatest.
I was watching a Family Feud, and they put Snoop Dogg number one.
I saw that. He's like one of the most well-known international.
He's prolific.
Yeah, absolutely. That's crazy. From somebody who didn't like to speak on camera to being shy, Crip, 20s Crip from Long Beach to being one of the world's.
Guess who's back in the house? What for your mom?
We can't even say the words. Oh my God.
Those words.
But to be in one of the not even just a rapper, just one of the.
He's an icon.
Icon, a personality. Like I would honestly put Snoop Dogg up there with Will Smith.
I think you could. Absolutely.
That is.
And it's
in
more
the Great Blacks.
and it's more impressive, because he get high all the time.
Yeah,
before it was legal.
Like a Denzel, Will,
Snoop.
You could put Snoop in there. Jay-Z in there. Dre. Nah, because I don't think Dr. Dre is as iconic as
he
would have to diversify his profile just a little bit more.
What about you? What about like Tyler Perry?
I think Tyler Perry is a great black, and the reason why
and Oprah.
I have my opinions about.
You can have as many opinions you want.
She's a great black though.
how you have a magazine and on the cover of your magazine is just you.
All the time.
Every issue. And you've only shared the cover. She shared it with Michelle Obama, and then Breonna Taylor got like the second cover. And she was still on one of the covers.
And Breonna Taylor had to no longer be with us to get that. That's
so
crazy.
Like,
yeah, that's why I say I have my I
have your opinions.
I have my opinions.
Who's the other the dude?
I think Shannon Sharpe is becoming a great black.
You think so?
I think he's on the road. I don't think he's the great black.
He's not
yet.
there yet.
I think he is.
How do you forget Jordan?
Because Jordan's lifestyle doesn't match his ability that
of what he could do.
I think LeBron James is the great black.
Why do you say Jordan's lifestyle doesn't match his ability?
Because from what I know, hasn't done enough for the community.
He's too passive.
He's passive. He's quiet. He's not out there. He's not
an activist.
He's not even an activist. He just doesn't do anything outside of basketball on his brand.
He's like, I'm gonna
like what doors have you opened up for black people? You know what I'm saying? Like even though there could be some things he's done on the back end, I don't know.
Right.
But like your lifestyle, like I hate to compare it to LeBron, but LeBron, what have you heard bad about LeBron?
Besides him flopping all the time, nothing.
Right. And everybody flops. What have you really heard bad about Snoop?
Besides getting high all the time?
Even being a known gang member, what bad have you really heard about Snoop?
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like besides like break up with his wife, smoking weed, like the human stuff.
Yeah.
But what have you heard about it? Tyler Perry. What have you really heard about Tyler Perry?
What about Kevin Hart? He a great black?
I think Kevin Hart could be. Denzel Washington. What have you heard about him? Will Smith just got his first one with slapping Chris Rock. You know what I'm saying? But even then, like we still look past that because as black people, if you talk about somebody's wife, it's fair game.
If you had to cook, out and you do that,
it's fair game. It is what it is.
You have to cook out. Everybody's like,
we've seen two uncles get into it.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen two cousins get into it. That's kind of what that was to me.
And the only reason why I didn't get into it with some of my cousins is because I'm too educated.
Right.
And I got too much to lose to be beating up my cousin.
Right. So that's why I say like that incident, it might be a blemish to those folk. But to us, that was like two uncles getting into an argument at the cookout or the family reunion. You know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. I don't think I want to say Kevin. Something in me wants to say Kevin, but then there's something in me that's like, nah.
Is he not there yet?
I don't think he's there yet.
What about Steve Harvey?
Steve Harvey, I have my he's in the Oprah category for me. Like I reserve my thoughts because I think
you gotta get the Patreon for that one.
I think Oprah and Steve Harvey are the type of people who build off of other black people and don't give credit where credit should be given. And when you said that magazine thing, that was kind of like what I'm referring to. It's kind of like that type of stuff. Like the stuff that I heard about Steve Harvey doing to Bernie Mac on the back end of things. You get what I'm saying? Like those type of things that I've been hearing. Because I just be searching up everything just to try to stay informed on what's going on just in case.
I don't.
The stuff that I be hearing on the back end is just like, I want to put you there, but just like what you do on the back. Like, does your character match your talent to me? That's what a great black is to me.
Does your character match your talent?
Right. And I'm not saying you can't do nothing wrong. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying you don't have the ability to mess up because we are all human. We're going to mess up at some. We're going to fall short at some point in time in our lives.
Right.
But if this is like a consistent thing, if this is like something that people know, like Diddy, you're known for a certain thing on the back end.
Right.
You can't be a part of the great blacks. I'm sorry. So my great blacks.
What about Obama?
You know what? Imagery, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't heard anything on the back end besides what he did to, I believe it was in Palestine or whatever. Was it Palestine when he was I can't really say it on here, but when he was dropping them things?
Probably.
Yeah, he was sending them over there.
Yeah.
Besides that, but imagery, kids, black wife, president, clean cut, well spoken, charisma, He hoop. He connected to the
bro.
You know
what he in that? That's what I do.
He connected.
That's what I do.
He's connected to the culture.
Yes, he is.
Which I'll bring that to our later in the presidential election with the two knuckleheads we got now. But yes, I would say Obama. I would say my top 5 great blacks. Snoop, no order. Snoop, Denzel, Will, LeBron, Obama.
Current era, clearly.
Yeah, because I don't really know too much about all time. I can only speak from my span of life.
I mean, just current era.
Yeah.
I think that makes it more fair because then
we got to go back and do all the.
Oh, you'd be like Rosa Parks, and
right?
Harriet Tubman,
Booker T. Washington, Langston Hughes and shit. We gotta.
Yeah.
I ain't doing
That's a lot.
That's a lot. What about you? Come on, you're 5 great blacks.
That's tough. Oscar, Rita the Fourth.
He said Oscar. Because I spit how to fight.
No, if I had to do great blacks, do they need to be famous or just people who had impact on me?
Well, give me some of that lotion. They could have people. Hey, it could be.
No, because like
that's a good question because I did famous.
Okay, let's do famous. Let's stick with famous so people would know who they are.
Yeah, because I could say some people in my life that I
right, but that don't count. They count, but it don't count.
It counts to me.
Yeah. I will clearly Obama.
Okay.
Clearly.
All right.
Oof, this is hard. I mean, I could say Will Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like because like outside of that, like you said, that one incident, like
not much you can speak on.
Yeah, it's iconic, right?
And I say Will Smith because I got paid by him and his son, so I've been booked on jobs with both of them. So they automatically royal family to me. But
who else? I said Obama, right? I said Will.
Obama will.
This is hard.
All right. You want to come back?
Is it Bob Johnson? Ebony Magazine
creator?
Yeah, I think is it Bob Johnson? Is that his name? I should know because he sat on the board of Howard too.
Creator John Johnson.
Robert Johnson. Robert L. Johnson.
Oh, it say John H. Johnson over here. Am I looking at the wrong one?
I don't know. It might be. I don't know.
Mr. Johnson. We know his last name's Johnson.
Right. I think I'm gonna get crucified for this.
No, it's all right. It's cool.
I think I want to say Jay-Z.
Okay. Fair enough.
Say Jay-Z.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna say Oprah.
Jay-Z will be my honorable mention.
I gotta say Oprah.
Oprah, right. Okay.
So I got Obama, Jay-Z, Mr. Johnson,
Mr. Johnson, Oprah. One more.
And I said Will Smith already.
Will Smith. Okay, 5. Yeah. All right.
But you know what? You know what's crazy is you would think that'd be an easy list.
It's not.
But it's not because there are a lot of great black people out there. That's crazy.
That's a good thing.
Yeah. With the percentage of the population being what it is.
Right.
That's wild.
That's wild. Yeah.
That's hella wild.
Hell yeah.
You might have a point about the pull yourself up there.
Yeah, all right, we can talk about that later. All right, so the Olympics is going. I just want to shine light on the situation that's going on with South Sudan.
Okay.
They got their first basketball team. That's the first time they're in the Olympics.
Didn't they beat Spain or something?
And they just won their first game. I want to give a shout out to them. Shout out to South Sudan.
Do they have any NBA players that was playing on that team?
Yeah, one, Gabriel. He used to play for the Lakers.
Used to play?
Yeah.
Oh, he got cut.
I believe so. But people get cut all the time. That's not like they don't use you.
I mean, but it's the NBA.
He's probably more than likely. I think he's in the G League.
Yeah, but I think what people don't. The point I want to make with that,
it's hard to get in the NBA.
Yeah, like so if you made it and got cut, that means you're better than most people in the world.
You're better than 90% of people in the world.
In the world.
Because there's only 12 to 15 slots on the NBA team. I think it's 12.
It's 12 and then you had injured reserve, I think it was
so 3 more, 15.
And
out of how many people that didn't, you know what I'm saying, that graduated colleges across the world.
The world.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
want to go to the NBA.
So I wanted to give a big shout out to them. I wanted to give a big shout out to Liberia. Their outfits were fucking amazing. It was designed by Telfar, which is an African American designer brand. Do you know Liberia's first president was African American?
No.
Yeah, I just read that. Liberia's first president was African. Do you know their flag is like the same as ours? It's just one star instead of all of them.
They just got one state. No, I'm just
one state and one country, one city and one road. I wanted to shine light on that. I wanted to shine light on Sha'Carri Richardson. Congratulations to her for making her first appearance to the Olympics after all the BS that was going on 4 years ago with her not going because she didn't make it because she was smoking marijuana and all that. I want to congratulate her for going. I want to congratulate the women's basketball team, U.S. team. I want to golf, Coco Gauff, tennis. Her name is Coco Gauff, but she plays tennis. Yeah. That's why I had to say it.
You had to say it.
I was like golf.
Okay.
He's like golf. Coco Gauff. I'm probably pronouncing that hella wrong, but yeah, everybody that was on it looked fun. It looked like something I would have been a part of. Shout out to the 17-year-old dude. That's a track star or 16-year-old. You know what I'm saying?
It sound like a party, yo. It sound like a darty.
It sound like a darty, a party, and a snarty.
Nardy. You said nardy.
It is gnarly.
You said nardy.
Nardy.
Night party, right?
Yeah, darty and a nardy. We darty nardies out here. But yeah, shout out to everybody at Team USA. They're going crazy right now. I think they just won their first game this morning. I didn't watch because I was sleepery. And yeah, I just want to give a big shout out to everybody in the Olympics. Who you think? You don't watch the Olympics, do you?
Bro, I live under a rock, bro. Like,
we want to check the Olympic scores right now.
Like, I got something I want to say. I don't know if I should say it on air.
Nah, say that.
Like, it's about being self-centered. Like, I think I'm the center of my universe.
As you should be.
But I think everybody feels like that. They just scared to admit it. I'm not.
I'm not afraid to. What? I am the center of my universe. So as of right now, Japan has 4 gold, 2 silver,
Australia,
1 bronze, and then I don't know what this means over here.
Placed? I don't know.
The U.S. got probably placed because we got hella. The U.S. got 3.
My French bread, her country up there.
Yeah, 3 gold, 6 silver, and 3 bronze. All right. Let's see the medal table. What is this category? I know.
Click the plus sign.
Oh, they ain't winning nothing. Fencing, judo. Of course they're going to win the judo in Japan.
That's so.
Skateboard.
Hey, let's put this up.
Skateboarding.
Japan winning skateboarding? That's hilarious.
Hey.
Come on, Tony Hawk. What you doing?
Tony Hawk retired.
I know, but he from the...
Look, Australia, all the outside activities, of course they...
they won swimming, though.
Right, of course they winning in them.
Hey, so I was looking at this. Well, I know it's not the only sport, but swimming is one of the sports that's not dominated by black people.
No.
Like, I was looking at something in swimming, and it was not one black person up there. I was like, wow.
What you trying to say, Oscar?
I can't swim, so.
You can't?
No.
Oh, my God.
I would drown. Like, when I'm near water, I'd be like, look, if I fall in, you got to save me or let me die. But.
Men's football. Oh, this is soccer, I'm assuming.
Yes. The rest of the world calls that.
Yeah, we beat New Zealand. Okay.
Rugby. Did we win in rugby?
Let me ask you this.
What?
As an African American man,
do
we root for the United States, or do we kind of like root for where we supposed to be from?
Do you know where you're supposed to be from?
I'm gonna take the 23andMe, and when I do the next Olympics, I'm wearing the fucking flag. Whatever I'm majority of, which I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be American. Wherever
American?
Huh?
You mean European?
Or European? I get what you did there. European. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be European, but when I do,
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna create a country. Black people from America, African Americans. We need a home.
We got one right here.
Nah,
we built this.
I don't like it. I said I don't like it. I don't like it.
He said we built this shit from the ground up.
Yeah, we're gonna burn it down. We're gonna build something else. But I'm gonna create our own country. I'm gonna wear that flag.
You know, black people got a flag.
I should know that, but
You know the black people flag?
What's the black people flag? I took it off.
I want to show you.
Oh, I know. Oh, there he comes up.
No, not this one. It's this one. The Black American Heritage flag. We got a flag.
That's cool. When did that be in place? 57 years ago?
1967. Maybe we should start representing this a little bit more. But then we would segregate ourselves to where we have our own country within the country. And if we go to the Olympics, do we
go?
Do we go as us?
Or
do we go as Americans?
Well, if it's basketball,
hey,
we go as us.
I would like to think. I would like to think
I need people to watch our lives because this be funny. This has got to be funny.
We don't promote it.
Yeah,
we just get on.
My fault, probably.
It is because we don't have a set time and a set schedule, which is cool.
No, it's not.
It's not. It's not. It's not at all.
You gotta stop lying.
I'm trying to get you work. You work a lot. I'm trying to give you benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, but it's still
don't lie.
Don't lie.
All right,
just tell the truth.
Don't lie.
How do you share this?
Hear the truth.
How do you share
click the X over there, OG.
Oh shit!
Dang! Hit that share button.
Hit that like button first.
That like button. Hit that share button. Hit that like button.
How about it?
We should start going live on TikTok. TikTok, they be interacting and stuff.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm gonna send it to this person.
You petty. Have you heard from that person?
Nope.
They out here.
I saw.
They are out here.
That is funny. Ooh, I'm gonna send it to this person.
Oh, we can't go live on this one yet.
On TikTok?
Yeah, because we don't got enough.
What about on Instagram?
We can go live on Instagram.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Positive.
Mm-hmm.
You sure?
Yes, nigga. I'm
positive. Sure. How do you get the live token? I want to stream it so they get that stream.
I don't know, but we live on my phone now. Shit, I ain't got no.
Why don't you get the stream token? Why don't you listen?
What is a stream token?
The same thing you use to connect to OBS.
Well, then I'm gonna have to stop OBS to connect.
No. I'm gonna get the the thing.
Do your thing.
Oh wait, why we still got this up? Hold on.
That's the black people flag, so everybody gets to know what we about to be representing in the next.
Hold on, I gotta get something.
Why you put it on me? Now I'm nervous.
When did you become such a?
God dang! Without him even saying that, I heard it. Don't get tangled up again, goofy. But yeah, bro. Well, how y'all doing? It's me. I'm here by myself. He talked about getting a ticket or a token so we can go live on OBS and other stuff. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. I'm using my white people voice now because systemic racism. Yeah, welcome to the YouTube channel. It's your boy Long Live Mosey, aka Guy $, and we are here with another episode of You Good Digital Podcast. I'm here with my cousin Oscar, and we are here today. Yeah.
Hey, can you? Are we talking about the election next?
Yes, we're going straight to the election next, brethren.
How do I not?
Look at this thing. You brought back 5011 cords for one device.
And none of them the cord I need.
So we back. I just hold this here. Why
don't you get the stream token like I asked you?
I don't know what the fuck a stream token is.
Why are you cursing?
Because you keep talking about a stream token. I'm thinking it's a ticket from Chuck E. Cheese or some shit.
Are you? Can you log into our on there? Our Facebook on there?
On here?
No, our Instagram on there. Yeah.
On here, yes.
We
can't go live on a computer on Instagram, can we?
You get the token. You remember when we...
Nigga, I don't know what a token is.
Oh, Jesus. We got Chrome on here.
You keep talking about a damn token.
Go to the You Good Digital Instagram on there. I'm gonna hook it up. Don't worry. I got your back, brother.
Do we gotta do this right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we do. Look, he's like, right. Well, sir,
right,
since you said that so emphatically.
Right.
But yeah, so you happy with the Olympics? I found my medication. I lost my medication, and I had taken it like over a week, almost 2 weeks. I found it today.
I was going to ask you what you taking medication for, but you know HIPAA?
I got high blood pressure, y'all.
But you know HIPAA?
Yeah, I know HIPAA. HIPAA cool.
All right, then.
You forgot the password?
I think I did.
It looked like you did. He's like, do we got to do this right now? Yes.
Right, do we got to do this right now? Because I forgot the password.
If you forgot the password, it's fine.
Oh, no, wait. I spelled that wrong. Spelling and reading is not my forte.
Not today, at least. Why you keep getting nervous?
You're good. I get nervous anytime I have to think about something.
Yeah, that's why athletes are so good, because they don't think. They just react.
Like.
You ain't got it like written down somewhere on like a post-it note? Don't reset it, like.
No, I almost said it.
Yeah, don't say it out loud.
But nah, anytime I'm put on the spot, even with dance.
You get nervous with dance?
What?
Really?
Like freestyling, I can do that, but I still get nervous. But if it's choreo, if it's something I have to remember or I feel like I should know, I get nervous.
Really?
Yes.
That's
across the board.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So reading in public is another thing. It ain't that I can't read. I'm just nervous. Like I get like
nervous.
Yeah. Like I'll pass out.
Are you trolling with that?
I'm so serious. Like I get myself so worked up to where sometimes I have to sit down. Like I get test anxiety and all type of shit.
I mean, most people get tested.
Like what? Like that? Yeah, nah.
Are we still live on YouTube?
We still live on YouTube.
I mean Instagram. Jesus, what the hell? Stuff is just
so everything. Well, because we doing a lot right now.
We doing the most. You could, if you can't really remember.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
Ain't nobody watching this, so I'm getting off.
No, somebody waved or joined or whatever.
Yeah, it was 2, but they off.
They left. They're like F y'all.
We just gotta start promoting better. That's it. Like the day we say we gonna get on there. All right, that's the day we need to get up on there. Dating time to get up on that thing. Pause.
Get on that thing. Spit on that thing.
Spit on it. Anyways, what happened to that boy? He was talking, so we put up into that. All right, man. Now we here for the meat and the potatoes. We here for the meat and the potatoes. Talk to me, man. It's your boy in the building.
It's your boy Hove.
That's
funny.
We here. The Preza mother-loving election.
So I'm gonna just open.
We got a new running mate. Give it up. Give it up for the Bay Area's finest. She locked up every nigga in the Bay. Kamala Harris, give it up. Yeah. We got a new candidate on the ballot, y'all. Sleepy Joe pulled out like a responsible man that don't want no kids.
Pause.
He pulled out. Pulled out of the race. So we got a new candidate. We got Kamala Harris. Give it up for Kamala Harris. Put my Rick Ross voice on. Give it up for Kamala Harris. Oh.
Sounds like you have a lot of mixed feelings about this.
Give it up for you know what? As a boss, I really don't have no mixed feelings about nothing. I tell you how I feel.
How you feel?
Because I'm a boss.
You said locked up every black man in the Bay.
I would not vote for Kamala Harris if she was the only person on the ballot. And I said this on a Facebook post.
Oh, how did that turn out?
I got a better response than I thought I was gonna get.
Really?
Yeah. I was posting for reactions because you know me.
You trolling?
I troll a lot. I post for reactions, but people agree with me.
I can see that.
A lot of people agree with me.
I can see that.
Because we have been blessed to live in the Bay Area, Northern California, from the Bay to Sacramento. I know a lot of people that have been arrested on drug charges.
Right.
And that was her thing.
Locking people up for that.
And a lot of those people got the Harris, I guess you could say, administration, whether it was her locking them up directly or indirectly, her administration, has some ties to it. You know?
She was the DA for San Francisco, right?
Yeah. She was a prosecutor for Oakland and the DA for San Francisco. I have a lot of mixed feelings about this because I don't like it when people think I'm a motherfucking fool. That's where I can joke around, I play, I do all that, but the moment you start to insult my intelligence is the day that me and you got an issue. Not you, but me.
No, I know what you're talking about. Whoever is
insulting my intelligence, we got an issue. Because now I have to show you how intelligent I can be, and I'm gonna need you to keep up. Because you're not gonna sit here and tell me you used to smoke weed in college and listen to Snoop Dogg and Tupac when Snoop Dogg and Tupac wasn't even out when you were in college. So that's what you're not gonna do. You're not gonna lie to my face like that. That's number one. And number two,
she said that
on the Breakfast Club, absolutely. Somebody just posted I think somebody I went to school with just posted a comment, said she never said that, and posted like an article about it. And I posted the video and said I heard exactly what she said.
I heard what she said.
We can play that clip as well because I know where it's at. I remember the timestamp. It was 36:30 or something like that in the Breakfast Club.
Oh, you was real salty about it.
I wasn't salty. I just
no.
know.
It left an impression on you.
I just know what I need to keep in my arsenal when people come at me crazy.
True.
I'm so petty. I like to remember shit that I probably shouldn't remember because it's irrelevant. But I remember stuff just to remember it, just in case I was like, yeah, go to that video 36:50 or 36:30 and listen from there. But she said it. I don't like it when people play on my intelligence as well when it comes to you pandering to the black community. Her father is a Jamaican, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her mother is an Indian woman.
Mm-hmm.
She went to Howard.
Ain't you?
You know. But she went to Howard to get the black experience. She said it. She went to Howard to get the black experience. My thing is, if you black, you don't need to go to Howard to get
the black experience. Yeah. What?
No, because that's not what you said. Because I know where you fucking go. See, I remember shit.
He's like, no. He's like, wait.
I remember things. I'm telling you, I remember because I'm petty.
Clearly.
You didn't go for the black experience.
I didn't.
You went in to be around black people.
Yeah.
So you don't have to feel like the one that's out because of what you do and where you grew up around. That's because me and you grew up we grew up in the same house.
Right.
So we had the black experience. So that we live right there in South Sac. I live with y'all. And in Berkeley.
South Sac?
South
Berkeley?
I don't know. Oh, it's all the South, I guess. But anyways, we didn't have a problem. You didn't go to college and be like, I want to feel like no. You didn't go to college for that. I didn't go to college to get a black experience.
You didn't go to black college, so
I went to college for parties and the hoes. I'm not gonna lie. That's the only reason why. But anyways, that's not why you should go.
Right. Well,
to get if you're adopted and your parents weren't black and you're a black person and you going for the black experience, I can understand that.
Right.
I can understand Kamala even going for the black experience.
Right.
But don't wave this black woman flag in front of my face when your first experience of really like knowing what it's like to be black, the culture, is going to Howard. Then you talk about you smoking weed, listening to Snoop Dogg and Tupac. How cringe is that? How stereotypical is that? Like that's shit. She might as well have been Hillary Clinton saying she keep hot sauce in her purse. She might as well have been what's his name, Sleepy Joe, and say you don't vote for me. You're not black if you don't vote for me. I don't like it when people. I would rather Trump say they taking all the black jobs than to sit here and play in my face.
So you don't think Kamala's looking for her black job?
Kamala is already had a black job. She's in the white jobs now, apparently. and you're not about to sit here and play in my face.
See, I just died. I died, y'all.
Yeah, come back to life. Right. You're not gonna play in my face, and I don't have no problem with you dating nobody dating interracially. But black women crucify black men for dating in interracial relationships.
Oh, I know.
But when it's Kamala Harris,
it's okay.
It's okay. So you're not about to play in my face.
You cooking right now? I wish I had like some chicken chicken grease out.
We gonna put the shit in the grease. We gonna let it sizzle.
Oh, you sizzling?
Because you're not about to play in my face. I always say this. I like my racist. You know why? Because I know what I'm getting from you. Mm-hmm. We know what we getting from Trump.
Yeah.
And that's not even I'm not endorsing him at all. But I know what I'm getting from Trump.
It's like it's not. You want to know where someone's coming from. You don't want anything to come up and like, oh wait a minute. Can I trust this? Can I trust that? You want to know where they're coming from, right? Is that in my?
That's exact. Be honest. I'm not a black woman. I was raised in this household. I didn't experience being black until this. I've embraced my black culture lately. Now I understand what it's like to be a black woman. I smoked weed in college. I didn't understand what the ramifications was then, what it done to people, but now I have a newfound appreciation for it now that it's legal, now that I'm working to get people out of jail. Come fucking correct when you talk to me.
Do you think so? I'm not saying she's justified for not being fully open.
And I'll say this. I think what Kamala is doing to black people is the same thing Trump doing to the middle class, lower class white people.
Ooh.
Let me cook. Let me cook today.
Look, you see,
let me cook.
I don't know enough about politics to give it like
cousin. You don't have to know anything about politics because what they put in front of you is a facade already.
Right.
All this shit is make believe.
Well, when I say don't know a lot about politics, I more so mean I haven't done the research into people's records to know.
Forget all that.
Okay.
Read them. Look at their personalities, and they'll tell you everything they need to know. Trump playing on the middle class, lower class whites. Kamala and the Democrats and the left is playing on the blacks, the lower class, middle class, middle class blacks,
and liberals.
So what I would rather know. Trump is like, hey, which he does have a point. The more and more they move in the immigrants, the more and more they are pushing out a quote unquote black jobs. And I know he didn't mean black jobs. I just mean he means
positions,
blue collar positions, those labor positions that we, you know what I'm saying, have been working. You know, a lot of most of my family members are blue collar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I get what he was trying to say, but he gonna say it in them terms.
He gonna say it very Trump.
But in them terms that they understand.
Right. Black jobs.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I read past all the BS and the facade, bro. Like, Trump not, like, and I'm just going to stop bringing him up. I'm not endorsing him because I would rather not vote either one, if I'm being complete.
So if a gun was to your head and you had to vote for Trump or Kamala.
It'd be Trump.
Oh, the gun wouldn't go off?
Hell no, I ain't about to kill myself with these losers. You ain't about to get me. You ain't about to get me for these losers. Oh, absolutely not.
You hilarious for that.
I'm about to risk my life for them? No, not even close. Trump it is. But just because like I if we gonna be Americans, let's play the American way.
What do you mean?
Trump at one point was a billionaire, right? No, or just a lot of money, just like $1 million.
Probably a billionaire.
He had a lot of money.
Look it up right now. You can see his net, or you can see
I don't
what
really care.
his.
That's not my point.
Okay, what's your point?
My point is he played enough of the game and the system to understand what America is built on, capitalism.
Right. Absolutely.
I want my president to understand that concept a little bit.
Understand it, yes. But live it like he does, I don't know.
Man, look, if he can get the breaks, I'm trying to get the breaks too. I ain't got enough money to move over to Swiss or nothing like that, but I barely got enough money to move from my checkers to my savings. Trolling. Yep.
Clearly.
But yeah, you're supposed to laugh at my you don't I'm trying to relate to some people.
You are relating to people, just not me. Whoa! Let him cook! Roasted.
Let him cook. We need to let him cook, but that's the money we need. Let him cook. But yeah, like I don't like it when I'm being played on, cousin. I feel like the Democrats really play on black people.
They do.
They really play on black people.
Absolutely.
And it ain't even black people. It's black women. What policies affect us? Go.
Black men?
Yep.
All of them.
Which ones?
I don't know.
Right.
Okay.
I rest my case.
You are really unhappy. Haven't seen you this unhappy since I brought up systemic racism.
Because I'm for my people.
Yes.
I am for as much as I may not seem like it.
Whether he's going to go meet you where you at or not, he's for
I am
you.
for my people. I want y'all to wake up.
Wake up!
I want y'all to say, okay, what policies are for me? Oh, Trump got Project 25.
Mm-hmm.
What policies are Trump going to implement in the black community?
Or Kamala or anybody running, right?
Y'all worried about the wrong sugar honey iced tea. Kamala been in office for what, 4 years? Vice President, VP?
Yeah.
What has she done? Right. How many times have we seen her? Right. So why would I vote somebody in office that we ain't even seen the last 4 years? The president drooling can't formulate a sentence. He reads just as bad as me.
Hey, VP Putin or President Putin or whatever.
Right.
Oh, VP Trump.
He called somebody else Putin and he called Kamala VP Trump. So it's like, dog, what are we doing?
I don't know.
And that was the Democrats' last okie doke was to switch out the president, and that's cool. We gonna get the black woman vote. And if we being honest, I believe there was a statistic, a number I can't remember off the top of my head that said that black women vote more than black men.
Well, yeah.
But that's my point. You cater to who's voting, so they're gonna cater to the black women. They're gonna cater to the liberals, the LGBTQ plus IA. That's IA on the back.
Is it really?
Yes, it is.
I didn't know that.
Yep. I'm educated myself. Yes, I have.
You read a lot, huh?
I look up stuff.
Dude, when you look it up, do you have to read it?
You know what? Fuck you.
Bro, you walked right into that. Like, I look up stuff. Like, are you looking at pictures? Is it a picture book?
You got a point.
Are you reading it?
You got a point. It's a coloring book.
Okay.
I'm just fucking with you.
But
even it still say red. You gotta.
So I want to clear something up for everybody watching right now. Reading's just not a book. Reading's like you read articles, you read policies, you read news clips. Like it's still reading if it's words.
You can read people.
Well, I'm talking about word reading right now.
Okay.
To gather information. So
all right.
If you're looking up a bunch of stuff, you still reading. You may not be reading
absolutely.
a book.
I read a lot. I listen a lot. I study. I watch podcasts. I look up videos. I do all of it. I like to stay well informed because I don't like to be in the gray. That's why it's hard to talk to me because it's a lot of shit that I'm just certain about, and I say it in a way that I'm right, and people get offended. Whether I'm wrong or not, I look it up and I know something. But I just hate the fact that they playing in our face, cousin. That's it. That's all. Like it's been a ick since Hillary Clinton.
Oh. So What's interesting about this whole thing with Kamala, and I've said this to a lot of people. I was like, if you think Middle America, if Middle America wouldn't vote for an old white lady, what's gonna make them vote for a young black woman?
It ain't even about middle America at this point in time. It's gonna be the same people that voted Obama in that might vote her in. The liberals, the gays, the black women, and most majority of black men vote with black women, so it's gonna be that.
So funny.
Like I'm just keeping it real.
No.
I'm just being honest.
I get you.
So that's the demographic. That's why they pan. That's why if you notice, every Democratic candidate is on the Breakfast Club. What's the Breakfast Club?
Black.
The number one radio station one of the number one radio stations for the black community. Charlamagne the God, DJ Envy, and now Just Hilarious. It used to be Angela Yee. So it's like they all go to that platform. Trump ain't went to not a Breakfast Club.
He ain't going to.
He don't have to.
And I mean, would they even? They would probably have him on, huh? If he wanted to go on.
It'll be a setup.
If they had him on.
Because it'll be just like they did with Vivek Ramaswamy.
Did they set him up?
They brought him on there, and all they did was push back. They didn't.
Oh, they didn't like really give him.
They didn't really give him a fair chance. All they did was push back, and they didn't push back against Hillary Clinton. They didn't push back against Kamala Harris. They didn't push back against Joe Biden. How I know? Because I watched all of them, and I wanted to vote for Vivek Ramaswamy. I think
really?
That's his name. Yeah.
Why is that?
His policies are great. What he was saying was great. I like what he was saying about inclusivity. He is an immigrant. He's not an immigrant. He's a born from immigrant parents.
Mm-hmm.
He has a very liberal mindset.
Even though
he's running Republican, so he does want.
He might have been a more moderate liberal.
Yeah, that's kind of where I align with my.
One interesting thing I learned, and this is kind of on top of a little off topic, but back when I was in high school, blacks weren't really Democrats until after Lincoln freed the slaves.
Blacks were Republicans after Lincoln freed the slaves.
But you know what I'm trying to say.
We didn't become Democrat until
who we come when? Let me know because I know you read it somewhere. Date?
Yeah, I did. I think it was like in the 1960s. I want to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, because I do feel like I could be. There's a chance that I am wrong with that. But like in the 1960s, we started becoming more Democratic.
And I just want to let y'all know I'm not talking much on this because I have not read enough about it to form a educated opinion.
Okay, well let me do this. The vision test. What do your eyes tell you? Because that never lies to you.
What do my eyes tell me?
What do your eyes tell you?
That we going to hell in a handbasket.
We already been there. What is your eyes?
That are we about to go further, deeper down?
You think so?
Bro, look at what we got, right? We got somebody who shouldn't be in politics running for president.
Shit, he was already the president, so.
We got somebody that shouldn't be in politics running to be president again.
Yeah.
Right? That if he gets elected, may not ever come out of office. I don't know if it's so, and I say that take that statement with a grain of salt because I think my hope is when it comes down to it, the Republicans in Congress will want to uphold our constitutional rights more than leaving him in office.
And trust me, his lifespan
ain't even
that long anyway.
Okay, and then you got Kamala, which I don't know enough about her to really form a good opinion, and maybe that's the problem. I don't know enough about her to form a good opinion in the sense of has she been out here enough?
You would vote Democrat off of what you've been considered in the past.
Right. I'm voting for myself this election.
Fair enough.
So if anybody would like to write me in so I get more than one vote.
I'll write you in. Maybe two.
Yeah. Get 2 votes. Dude, where do they keep the records of the votes? Because I want to see. I want to see my 2 votes for president. You have to get a certain amount before they keep the record of it.
Yeah, that's hella funny.
I just want to go look it up.
That's hella funny. They send you a letter in the mail saying you got this many votes.
Yo, because
we doing a party. If you get votes, we doing a party. We celebrate that,
bro. If I get
5 votes.
5, yeah, you right.
5 votes is a lot.
That's a lot. That'd be a lot.
That's a lot of votes. That's a lot.
You can't tell me I didn't win if I get 5 votes for president this round.
And then you already got 2.
All right.
3 more.
I just need 3 more votes, y'all.
But
Oscar Maria IV, 2024, president of the U.S.
Hashtag. That's for the next 4 months. We hashtagging that. We get some votes. But I'm just tired of people playing with us.
Yeah.
That's it.
That is a problem.
I feel like the leftists been playing with us for so long. They've been playing and playing and playing and playing.
Two sides.
Like, most of the people that I talk to that are Republican, that are hardcore conservatives, they're not even racist. They don't care. They just don't want. They talk about taxes. They talk about the policies. I think the Democratic Party pushes fear into the black community or us. I heard somebody say Trump win an election, we going back into slavery. Okay, what happened the first 4 years? Like he did run for 4 years.
Right.
Oh, Trump's not getting out of office if he wins this election. What happened January 6th?
That's because Mike Pence upheld the democracy.
Shout out to Mike Pence. And everybody thought Mike Pence was the devil. Remember that?
Yeah, because he's the one who certified the election. He was like, we doing this.
But that's my point. People think what's going to happen is happening, and it never happens. Like, you got to stop living your life out of fear. If you don't want President Trump, if he wins the election and you think he's afraid, you afraid that he's not going to come out of office, well, then be ready to go to civil war. Stand on what you believe in.
Oh, what's that? Is that movie called Civil War? The one movie that came out recently, like a couple months. So it's a movie. I think it's called. Can you look up Civil War movie, 2024? So I went to see it with my French bread, and we were like, "Oh, if we had waited like a couple months, they could have just filmed it in real life."
That's crazy.
Yeah, right there. Yeah, it's called Civil War. So basically, the
the
gist of the movie is
spoiler alert.
Yeah. California and Texas overthrow the president because they didn't want to come out of office or was doing some real messed up stuff.
Right.
So California, it was really weird that California and Texas got together and was rolling on them.
What is it? Enemy of my friend.
My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Yeah, I can see that because California is not pro gun. Texas is. Texas is red. California is more liberal blue.
Yeah.
Look, as I just said that, it's right there. But like I just look at it like that, bro. Like if you really buy it, just stand on it. Everybody in history has fought for something that they didn't like. If you don't like it, stand on it.
Yeah.
In the history, I'm talking about. You could point to Asia. Australia, you could go to Africa, you could go Canada might be green. Canada and Switzerland, I don't know how much fighting they've done.
They ain't about that.
Any other country, people fight for what they believe in and they willing to die for it.
Right. Yeah.
Stand on it.
Stand on and be about that life.
Give Trump 4 years, and if he ain't trying to get out, then hey, you know what time it is.
It's time to go.
You know what time it is.
Get on up out of here.
I'm just saying. But don't vote out of fear. Vote for right now because you never know. Who don't come out of office? What country don't come out of office? North Korea?
This is a dictator, right?
Yeah. So that's basically what Trump trying to do is a dictatorship? That's what people think?
Yep.
Good luck with that. I feel like they've been saying that for every Republican since I can remember.
Oh, you think so? I
remember people saying that about Bush when they were talking about going to war. Yeah, I remember people saying that about Bush.
I didn't feel that about Bush though.
I was too young to feel it, but I remember hearing it.
I didn't feel that. Like Trump is like the first person in politics that made me be like kind of side-eyed. Like
Trump is a character.
Yeah,
you gotta remember he also comes from TV.
Yeah, but the problem is like I question a lot of the people in the Republican Party because they're just folding over and letting him run over them like that.
they falling for like I said earlier, they falling for what they falling for, just like black people falling for what they falling for.
I'm not talking about middle America. I'm talking the actual politicians.
Do you think they're falling for it, or do you think that what he's saying is actually real and we just unveiling some shit that's been covered over since the beginning of time?
I think there's a couple things at play. There's a lot of stuff I think that's been covered up that he's like putting into public light.
Right.
But I also think that they are letting him run over him.
He has a strong personality.
Yeah. But it's just like, this is what y'all about? Like they play big and bad, but then he comes along and it's like,
yes, but each party is gonna push their candidate regardless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And is the House ran by Republicans?
Look it up. But I don't know who's the majority right now. Because the Speaker of the House is an important position. I think it is Republicans right now.
Legislative.
Minority. I remember this because Mr. McConnell is the old dude that was freezing on TV, right?
Whoa.
You saw that, right? You didn't see him when he was worse than Biden.
They all are. These seats don't change.
Not a lot.
These seats don't change enough.
Well, but it's interesting though. I think, and I've heard like a lot of political people that I follow, when they really get to talking about politics.
The Senate is composed of 49 Republicans and 47 Democrats and 4 independents, all independent caucus with the Democrats. The leaders are Senator Chuck Schumer of New York and Mitch McConnell are of Kentucky.
Yeah, that's the Senate.
Democrat Chuck Schumer, Democrat, and then
Republican Mitch McConnell. It might not have been Mitch McConnell. Somebody froze. I can't remember his name. Who's the House though? The House of Representatives. What's the makeup of that? Because the Senate, the Senate's ran by the Vice President.
62 Democrats, 17 Republicans.
Look up who the Speaker of the House is. Okay. Because that'll tell you who the majority is.
Mike Johnson.
You Republican?
Don't know.
They usually had the letter right next to it.
Yeah, they keep it in the way. Let's figure it out.
Yeah,
Republican.
Yeah. So they got the majority in the House.
The Speaker is second in the United States presidential line. It said that the Vice President House Mike Johnson. Yep.
Yeah.
Republican from Louisiana.
So they got the House and the Senate right now. Ooh, that's actually worse.
I know.
This is way worse.
I know. That's hella funny. But the thing with me is I do lean a little bit more on the conservative side.
Mm-hmm.
Is because I feel like the liberal side has been detrimental to the black community.
Yeah. Why?
They promote fatherless households. They promote a lot of independency in women. They promote all of the things that are, to me, most of the things that are not beneficial to the black community. Without me going down the list, it's kind of where I'm at.
I can't disagree with that.
So that's why I have an issue with it. Like, a lot of this don't even benefit. I mean, a lot of this don't even trickle down to us anyway. What really comes down to us is most likely the Supreme Court and then our government officials.
Local government.
Local government officials.
Local and state.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like city, state. That's what it really comes down to. You don't really get to pick the president in the first place. The popular vote don't pick the president.
Yeah, it's the electoral
college, right. So we can go back and forth and have all this banter all we want to. But at the end of the day, it's whatever the electoral college say.
Because who lost
who
lost the popular vote but won the electoral college? I can't remember.
Obama.
No, he won the popular vote.
No, he did not.
Obama did. Look,
I think it was his first term. He didn't. I think. Would you say who won the what?
Who won the popular vote? Who won the electoral college lost the popular vote? Because Hillary won the popular vote but lost the electoral college, I believe. But lost popular.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad I can't see you type
Shut your ass
up.
Shut your ass up. I just want to get it out. Pause.
See?
Hold on, which one is this? What color?
United States. What's the list say? You want to put this up?
We can.
Is it worth putting up?
You go read it and get off your phone?
No, I'm gonna say on my phone. I'm trying to stream on Twitch.
We about to get off. This is a wrap for that.
Oh, okay. Well then let's put this up. All right.
We could do that next time though. I'm glad you made a Twitch account.
I thought I had already made one, but so these are the United States presidential candidates who won the popular vote but lost the electoral college.
In which the winner lost the popular vote. United States president elections in which the winner lost the popular vote.
Yeah, they won the electoral college, lost the popular. So Clinton in 2016, I remember that. She won the popular vote. Right? So Obama won the popular and electoral college. So it's funny. People think the popular vote matters. Well, it does matter to an extent.
It don't matter.
To an extent.
What the Rock used to say? It doesn't matter what your name is.
I think you could win the popular vote, and the reason why is because the large urban centers, so you could win the popular vote, but most of your popular votes could have came from California.
Do the electoral college votes? Do they vote the same time as us, or do they vote after seeing the popular?
I think. Look it up, bro. I don't know.
I don't have time to be looking all this shit up
on air.
Every time we got something, a question, we want to look it up.
We should start really planning out our podcast so we can have all this information.
Nah, it's fun. Then like that, we you know what I'm saying? We know enough to know enough.
We know enough to talk.
I know enough. Somebody else could do a little bit more research and add to the conversation.
I should definitely do a lot more research, but
I didn't say you, but I mean, if that's shoe fit.
I mean, who else is it? Who else is it?
I don't know.
Huh? Who else is it?
I don't know.
Who else you talking about? Who could you be talking about? Besides me.
Hey, man.
Who could you be talking about?
Hey, shit. Hey.
I'm just asking a question. Who could you be talking about?
Hey.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
I heard that. You think they heard it on YouTube?
Yes. If I heard it, they heard it. For sure.
Sorry.
Hey, it's all right. I heard that she whispering now. I don't hear no words. But anyways, yeah, I just feel like this whole election is boof.
I think
I'd rather write Oscar Maria IV on the ballot.
Yeah, I just need 5 votes, y'all. And I'm gonna throw a party in here in Sacramento.
Hey,
I'm gonna throw a darty and a narty. I'm gonna throw a darty that turns into a narty.
A darty narty.
A darty narty.
You're a darty girl. You're a naughty girl.
I think the biggest takeaway of the whole election and the presidential conversation though is
stop being foolish.
Not only stop being foolish, I think more so what I was gonna say is voting in your local and state elections. And voting for those people, voting for your House of Representative members, your Senate members and all that. Voting for those people who make the laws and then have sway over who the president puts into the Supreme Court.
Shout out to Sway. You just said Sway reminded me.
Yeah.
You vote for Kamala now? Hey.
The internet is undefeated.
I ain't gonna lie. I vote for Kamala.
Who is that?
I don't know. It's probably AI, but Kamala sitting up like that, boy.
Stop.
Kamala sitting like that, she get my vote any day of the week.
Maybe in that second one, not that one.
Not that one? You just don't like the front part.
Yeah.
But when you back there, you don't see that.
You can feel it.
You gonna be grabbing up here.
I'm grabbing everything. I'm just my hands.
You either grab here or you grab here. We don't worry about that.
I usually grab like right there.
Yeah, we don't worry.
No, but I usually like to.
Oh my God, what are we doing on live right now? What are we doing on live right now?
You did it. You thought I was gonna get in that conversation? Look, I had a lot to say about that.
God, freaky ass N-words. Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
That's hella crazy. Like we really just, yeah.
All right. Whew. So black people, stop being fooled. Take your emotions out of this vote. Really take your emotions out. We don't care if Kamala's black. We don't care if what she identifies as. We don't care who her husband is. We don't care what strain of weed she used to smoke in college, or who Tupac and Snoop was her favorite artist. We don't care about. What
strain of weed had to do with anything?
I'm just let me talk. Let me cook.
Like
we don't care about none of that. Look at the policies. Look at these people and what they are doing, not what they're saying, and vote accordingly. I'm not telling you who to vote for. I'm not endorsing any president. I don't care what y'all do. Just stop fucking complaining about it if you're not going to dig into it and search and actually make a vote that's going to benefit you.
I do care about what you do.
Good luck.
Well, in the sense of what you said, like what you said to do is what I care that people should do.
Right? Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
So I care in that sense, right? Yeah. Not like I'm gonna like cry myself to sleep if somebody don't do what I think they should do.
I meant this when I meant to say I don't care what you do. I meant to say I don't care what you vote.
Yeah. Then say what you mean, bro.
I did. You just took it a different way.
No, it wasn't clear.
No, for you.
Yeah, all right.
So, like I was saying, do what you're going to do, but be educated. And you don't have to persuade nobody to vote because people are going to do what they're going to do. So you might as well not waste your breath, your time, energy, unless you like me, like the troll. Then you might as well not waste your time and energy because people are going to vote for who they're going to vote for.
Trolling hard.
Somebody asked me who I was going to vote for. I said, that doesn't matter.
Well, it's really none of their business, but...
Hell, I don't know who I'm going to vote for until I walk up to the poll.
That's true.
Because I like for information to come out before I make a final decision. And it's
what other information you think is going to come out? Like, there's a lot that could come out between now and an election.
More policies that could be, for our people or middle class people.
You read the whole 25 thing, right?
I read some of it. You want to pull it up?
We can. I ain't about that. I ain't gonna read.
Because you know what you do. You know what I hate when you do?
What?
You get on this fucking podcast and you start doing everything else but the podcast that you could be doing outside the podcast instead of interacting with the
people.
With the people, yeah, it's fucking annoying. Just so you know. Yep, I'm gonna tell you on air.
I'm glad you told me on air.
Yep.
I'm not sure if it's gonna change anything.
I don't know. It doesn't have to, but as long as I said it.
As long as you got it off your chest. As
long as I got it off my chest.
Said it with your chest.
And people start to see what I'm talking about, then I planted the seed.
They ain't got to be.
I planted the seed.
It's not hard to see what you're talking about. It's like you just have to have eyes. Like
it's not hard actually.
It's like I planted the seed. Like
let me see. Project 2020. Is it Project 2025?
That was it. You just had it.
Oh. I want like a list. Give me like a short list.
I started reading it, but it's like real dense.
Let me see. Policy.
Do you think so? When you look up a list like that for a document like Project 2025, do you feel like you're actually getting the gist of it?
No, because I feel like anybody could put out a list with some bullshit and then we run with it thinking that what it is and then it's not.
Right. I think that's man.
And that's the thing. And that's another thing. Like when people, Let me find the list on. I'm gonna find a list that is on Google, and that's been floating around. That everybody think we going to hell.
We are.
Y'all are. Y'all going to hell. I'm not going nowhere.
Not going anywhere.
I'm going to heaven.
You staying right where you are? How you going to heaven?
Going to heaven. I don't know about you scrubs.
Scrubs.
All right, Project 20. This is the one, but we don't even know if this is the true one because this look fake as hell.
Yeah. You know what I'm gonna end up doing?
False information. The same information was received by independent fact checkers in another post. So it's false information. But this was the one that everybody was going rampage about.
Hey, can you what?
Switch it up. You can't even do your job. Look at you. God damn.
Well, I didn't know you was ready.
God
but
damn.
Can you throw that document into ChatGPT and ask it to summarize it? That might work. You want me to lead a search up?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Because you look like you was having some problems last time.
Shut your mouth.
You like, so you talk about me not paying attention. I saw you over there struggling.
That's because the lights are shining on the keyboard.
Seriously?
Absolutely.
Mm.
Okay, no, it's not.
You can upload a document, right?
I don't know.
I think you can.
I've never done it.
Just download it and drag and drop it into ChatGPT. Oh, here we go.
All right.
Still a lot to read.
It's still religions, really desire of conservative groups to ensure the policies, priorities, key players and shit too. They're gonna all right. What are the goals? Personnel appointments. One of the primary goals is to create database of qualified conservative candidates for federal appointments and positions to agencies.
You know what it is?
It's not a list.
Yeah, I got a couple flights. I'm gonna read the whole thing so I could bring it back to the podcast and actually talk about it. Cause like that's the only way we gonna get the real information.
Yeah,
you know?
we'll read it. Cause this when I saw this, I knew this was a lie.
Why? What told you it was a lie?
Ban contraceptives.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
Why? You don't think there's some conservatives that want to ban contraceptives?
I think there are some people that want to ban, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Sometimes that is the way America.
I don't know what you're trying to say. I'm engaged fully, and I don't understand. Are you gonna put it? Okay, yeah, because clearly it ain't something you can say on the air. So
no, I want to see if I got the right
thoughts first.
Yeah. Okay. Let me see.
Whew.
Just want to make sure.
I'm tired. Boy, you know traveling takes a lot of energy out of you. Like, I know you know. Oh, I got another random question while you're looking that up. When you used to work for Dance, did they get your visas for you, or did you get your own visas?
They got my visas for me. Everything is paid for.
I know it's paid for, but did you have to? I was more so wondering if you had to do the documentation yourself.
Nah, sometimes I did, sometimes I didn't. Most of the time I didn't know.
Okay, I was curious.
There's a possibility that they might ban contraceptives because I do think they are in the the no giving away your child side of things.
You know what I want to do on the podcast one day?
What?
I want to have a debate about when life starts.
Oh, let's do it.
Oh, that's gonna be.
Let's do it. We need to just pack this motherfucker up and just have a great conversation. We need to set day and time where we can come in and we can stream all like at least an 8-hour stream.
You know, we said we was gonna do a 24-hour stream.
I need 24 hours.
Huh?
I need 24 hours
in a row that you can actually do it.
Yeah, I got.
I think if we do a 24-hour stream, how we would do that? It'd be
cut Social Security, cut Medicare. I can see that. In the Affordable Care Act,
that I can see for sure.
I can see that too.
Obamacare. Yeah, everybody hate Obamacare.
It ain't even good. I had it. Can't go nowhere. Ban books and curriculums about slavery.
That's crazy.
How do you feel about that?
That's crazy.
Why?
Like, because they do that, they ban books like that in Florida now, right?
Yeah, why?
Why is that? Why do I think it's crazy?
Yeah.
It's a part of history. I used to always hear the statement of, if you don't know where you came from, you don't know where you're going. And it didn't really resonate to me until something happened recently. And it wasn't like slavery history and everything, but it was more so, I think it was like relationship stuff, right?
Right.
I was like, well, someone didn't pay attention to what happened in this relationship, and they fast forward and they're going through the same thing. If they just looked at the past and the history they came through,
right,
they may be able to make a better decision, right?
Right.
So if we ban books,
how does that work for us?
What
you just said?
How does that work for who?
Knowing about our past to, prevent the future, I guess.
Prevent stuff in the future?
How does that work for us?
I don't know. I think it's I don't know.
It hasn't.
Oh, how has it worked?
It hasn't.
Oh, okay.
Current white people don't give a damn about what happened in the past. They'll tell you that to your face. I didn't put you in slaves.
Right. I think it's more so of ensuring that it doesn't happen again.
Right.
And ensuring that, like, all right, we went through this.
Right.
Here are the signs of this type of stuff happening. Here's what we need to do to make sure it doesn't happen again.
Yeah.
So I think that's more.
Partially false information. The same information was viewed by independent fact checkers.
Can they tell us which parts are fact?
It probably is in this article right here.
So many words all the time.
Yeah, then you gotta sign in and do all that. But I knew this was fake. I knew it was something about this it's just too cut.
Yeah.
It's just too cut. It's too all bad. Like, come on now.
But what's interesting? Have you ever tried to read? I took it off. Have you ever tried to read a bill that's on a ballot to be voted on?
I ain't never voted.
I believe that.
Some dead ass serious.
No, and that's why I said I just said I believe that.
I don't care if you did.
Now you trolling. Anywho,
that's how certain people talk when you have a conversation with them.
What
you just said.
Oh, now you trolling.
If I say something, you say, "Oh, I believe it." I don't care if you believe it. It's the truth. I'll let that marinate. We can talk about that off camera. Remember our last guests we had
in the studio?
Yeah.
When we were supposed to record?
No, our last guests. This was multiple of them. And I said I don't agree with something. They were like, you don't have to agree.
Okay.
Kind of what I just did to you. But you see how it's like null and void, like it don't matter?
Yeah. I guess. Look.
Yeah.
If
you know what I was just saying and what I just did, then you know. Because I feel like that's how a lot of people argue today. Now, I'm just going to leave it at people. I ain't going to say a specific group.
Right.
There's a couple of groups I can name. They argue like that.
Like what? Like, oh, I don't care if you...
Like, I never voted. Oh, I could believe that. I don't care if you voted. It's my life, my truth.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah.
Because
I know.
Because me saying I can believe that is just validating what you said.
Trust me.
Beyond that,
I'm with you, cousin.
But beyond that, it doesn't matter if I validate it or not. It's more of a statement for myself. Like, oh, I could believe that.
Yeah. I don't believe in that lifestyle. It's not a lifestyle. It's we were born this way.
That one. So I try to get away from. To protect myself from,
and that's not just that group. I said this, this goes to
just
multiple.
In general.
Yeah,
but to protect myself from having certain conversations, I just shy away from certain like.
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
Yeah, I'm more of a all right type thing, I just stay quiet.
Now. I'm there now in my life, so I'm just like, all right.
Because it's like, I think a bigger part of it is, will the conversation
go further?
Move any agenda along that's positive?
No.
And if the answer to it's no, then I kind of shy away from the conversation. Because if it's not going to move an agenda forward that's positive, then there's no point in having it.
Right.
Because sometimes, like I think a lot of our conversations about systemic racism is could be viewed as moving a positive agenda forward, because trying to educate and trying to understand each other better. Right. So I think we're honestly trying to understand each other better and where we're coming from, and trying to find a middle ground, regardless if we agree or not.
And we should be. That's something we should always be trying to do as people.
Right.
Just trying to understand, because we are different from the people that were here 100 years ago.
Yeah.
Everything is going to change. Everything's going to evolve.
Right.
So it's up to us as people to understand that and evolve, change with the times.
Right.
Or don't.
Most don't.
And most are upset in life when they're 50 and 60 and 70. So it is what it is.
But man. Yeah, that's why. Yeah. So I know. Yeah. I I kind of understand what you're talking about now.
You get it now. You get my point.
It's just like
you argue shit that
it don't
matter. It don't. That's my whole point. Just arguing shit that don't matter.
Yeah. It's like this don't matter. At all. Let's see if this works. I want to try something while we still.
Hey, he holding y'all hostage at this point in time.
Am I? I don't think I am.
It's been 2 hours.
Have we really been streaming for 2 hours?
An hour and 51 minutes.
It don't even seem like it's been that long.
That's because the conversation's been great. Look at us. It
don't even seem like.
We got a compliment. My partner that was here, he said, y'all chemistry is great.
Is it?
That's what I said. I was like, is it?
Are you sure about that?
But you'd be surprised, though. A lot of people don't have our chemistry.
Well, you know,
we.
Go ahead. You first, sir.
I don't know if I should say this online. We've seen it. I'll just say that we've seen chemistry not work. In multiple facets of that.
Yeah, like me hanging out with any of your friends, that don't work.
Got it. He thinks all my friends are attractive, even the males.
You know, I almost hit you.
On live?
Yes, on live.
We'd have been in court tomorrow.
Yeah, we was about to be.
That assault charge.
Yep. I was about to assault. Yep. It was
not you admitting to it on live.
Yeah, I was about to assault you for that statement right there. You was about to.
That's funny.
I was about to get assault charge.
But nah, yeah, just what was he saying? What was he saying? Before you assault him, so you could threaten me.
Yeah, I did. Y'all all saw it.
Oh yeah, we got chemistry. A lot of people don't work out.
Yeah,
and we've seen that.
Well, it's also this is a job. This is what people don't understand.
Man,
this is a job. So
man, especially if we take it, you know what I'm saying, when you take it serious like we do.
Yeah.
If we took it a little bit more serious, I think we'd be further in life.
Well, there was one statement you made to me that pissed me off the other day.
What'd I say?
It was I'm looking at this as a job now. I almost punched you in your face.
Well, that's because I try not to look at things as a job because I don't want to take the FUN out of it.
I almost understand what you said, but when you said that shit, I was like,
that's kind of what I mean. Like, F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere, anytime.
You said that to me, and I was like, "Did you?"
Nah, because if we really took it as a job, we would have a set schedule. That's kind of what I meant.
Yeah,
There's a lot of things when I said that
you meant.
Yeah. But just coming off like, oh yeah, I was taking it as a job now.
Yeah, I was like,
because yeah, this if we really if and when we really do this right, we could really, you know what I'm saying. And this is the start of it. I got so many. We gonna. This is just the start of it.
Have we really been streaming for like 2 hours?
It's 2 hour and 54 minutes.
Shout out to OBS for having the timestamp, because when we didn't use OBS, we wouldn't be.
No, we'd be like, oh shit, we've been up here 30 minutes. Feel like an hour, feel like a day.
Like 2 days.
Well, yeah, we got plans for You Good Digital, man. Like, this is just the beginning. This is just how we, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean?
Is this working? I don't think this is working.
What are you trying to do?
No, we could end whenever.
What are you trying to do? What are you trying to do?
Let's stream on Twitch.
Download the Twitch app.
See, stop.
What do you mean? I got it right here.
Stop. I'm trying to stream this camera.
Download the Twitch app.
I did. All right, okay.
That's that. Let me do my job, huh?
See, this is all it do. What would you want me to do?
You can't change the camera.
No.
You can't connect. I can do it on my iPhone.
What you mean? You can connect.
I can connect the camera. It'll show. It'll go from the thing to the thing. They do. Streamers do it all the time.
Like, what you mean?
Like, there's a way to do it. You would just have to change the mic, like you would change the mic on any other thing. I just don't know how to do it.
So how you gonna tell me you could do it and you don't know how to do it?
Because I'm a player. You don't know who that is.
Nope. So you wanna
You don't know who you.
Empty category not allowed. What does that mean? Podcast.
Let's not figure things out on the podcast.
We could end whenever.
You know,
I'm not like holding nobody hostage.
I'm not like holding nobody hostage. So again, when y'all see Oscar not involved, it's because he's probably doing something he shouldn't be doing on the front of the camera.
I probably shouldn't.
So
I like to involve people in the creative process.
No, that makes it look like a struggle stream. Can we look like we got our shit together for one podcast? Like one.
We've done.
That was a bullet. I ain't gonna lie. I got scared.
Hey, this be getting me all the time. I be like,
can we? Yeah,
we've had one podcast where
it didn't look like we were struggling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
that was the pre-recorded ones. That's the pre-recorded ones, so that don't count.
No.
If we look like we struggling on something that's pre-recorded, we need to give it up. We just throw it away.
Just throw everything.
Throw everything away.
Throw the baby out with the bathwater.
Exactly.
I'm trying to think. I feel like we've had a live where it just went fine. Not one. I think this one went fine.
It's not one where we were like locked in and did a whole straight through without you looking up some things, trying to figure out something, or something cutting off. Or
not to cut off.
That's a good thing.
Not to cut off.
That's a good thing.
The sound was right.
But see, even us talking about it just making it like a struggle string. This is what I'm talking about.
You brought this conversation up.
I don't want to start it, though. I don't want to finish it. I don't want to end it.
In the podcast.
All right.
The podcast.
Listen, like stupid ass. Gotcha. Thank you for rocking with us on You Good. Oh, I almost knocked you out. Thank you for rocking with us on the You Good Digital Podcast live, you know what I'm saying, on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. It's your boy Long Live Mosi, a.k.a. King Mosi, a.k.a. God Dawson, here, my cousin.
Oscar.
And again, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel. You dig what I'm talking about. And drop in the comments if you got this far. Tell us your political opinions. Tell us what you think about the Olympics. Tell us what you think about everything we just talked about. You dig? Yeah, so we out this thing. Y'all have a beautiful Sunday. Get ready for tomorrow. Monday is the start of a brand new week. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Make it a good one.
Are we done?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't stop streaming. I was just about to ask, does your week start on Monday or Sunday? How do you start your week?
My week starts on Monday.
Really?
I don't prep on Sunday. I rest like God.
You don't do nothing on Sunday?
Not this.
Just this?
And I try to rest as much as I can on Sunday. I want to.
My week starts on Sunday.
That's unfortunate. I quit my last job because I had to work on Sunday.
I don't work on Sunday, but like when I look at how I divide it, if I'm saying I'm going to do this for a week, I start on Sunday.
No, I start on Monday and I end on Sunday. 7 days.
You got the European calendar, not the American calendar.
I guess. I got the God's calendar.
Okay. Let's not get into this conversation.
And I ain't talking about Europeans as a guy. I ain't saying that either.
No, I know. But I was gonna take this somewhere else. But we don't.
Nigga, I don't have another hour for you.
Yeah, because it'd be about an hour.
Yeah, I don't have that.
It'd be about an hour.
I don't have that. So can I end it now?
You could have been ended it, but you
still talking though. I just want to make sure that whatever you get out,
you got to record it. We ain't got to do it on live.
Sure whatever you want to get out,
ain't got to do it on live.
I just want to make sure whatever. It could be some gold in there. I'm just saying.
Could be some gold.
Your voice is an instrument. I end it.
You can do whatever you want.